Eric Michael Show, June 23rd, 2026. Welcome, everybody. If you're new here, I do this on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I answer all your guys' questions about sports cards, business, life, mindset, whatever you guys want. It's mostly about sports cards. And sometimes I sing on this channel. If I have a song stuck in my head, I was just listening to Billy Joel, so you might hear a little bit of that. Only the Good Die Young. Good song. Very good song. But the way I like to start off Tuesdays is I like to go on eBay and actually buy cards live in front of your guys' faces because I think that is a great way to. Let me just go live on Instagram here. Catholic girls start much too, and then you guys could start. You guys could start calling into the phone number. I'll drop it here in a second. You might as well be the one. Cause only the good die young. You guys can start calling in. Just call in once. You'll be locked into the queue. Don't call in 20 times. I promise it's not going to get you in faster. I promise. Oh yeah? Let's see. Who we got in the comments? What's up, EM? What's up, Pick 6? Sadu. Morning, fellas. Good morning, Eric. Johnstown Johnny. Bro, that was the worst of outcomes for the Greek Freak. I think it's better than being in Milwaukee, yeah, but the Heat are still not going to be that great. They need a guard. Their starting point guard right now is Davion Mitchell. If you bought Greek Freak cards, which I have a few, Celtics would have been better for his value. Heat, it's still good because way bigger market, better team, I guess. But yeah, they need pieces. You know what would have been really cool if Trae Young went to the Heat? I think that would have been really good with Giannis. One of my employees is trying to convince me that LeBron's coming to the Heat. I'm like, oh God. He's also a Heat fan. So, but just left the voicemail. Yeah, just call in, let it ring once, and you'll be in the queue because I kind of go down as the missed calls. As a Laker fan, I'm happy he is not in Boston. Yeah, as a Knicks fan, so am I. Not that I don't really have a terrible hate for Boston. Just it would just make things tougher. But I mean, it's interesting. Like, would you rather? I know they were going to give up Jaylen Brown, but is Jaylen Brown really worse than Tatum? Maybe a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. But why don't we go on eBay first and look at some cards to buy? Let's see what's ending in the world of sports cards, and then I'll start answering some of your guys' questions. Giannis card. I would not buy Giannis cards. I literally just made a video on that, but I would not buy Giannis cards. They're already up a lot, right? Don't buy things while they're up. Usually not the way to do things. The time to buy was like a month ago or 2 months ago. So I know people are going to start buying all his cards, and all his cards are going to start popping up all over eBay. It's usually what happens. Let's see what's ending. Let's look at contenders. Let's just see what contender autos are ending. I haven't looked at contenders. Is my favorite type of cards, but they kind of stopped making them. They didn't stop making them. They just kind of lost popularity, I guess you could say. Let's see what's ending out there. Oh, let's do $300. Catholic girls start much too late. Only the good die young. Stuck in my head. Jalen. Oh, that's a nice card. Oh yeah. Jalen Johnson Gold. I wish this was a 10, but it's a PSA 9. I wonder what this sells for. What are you? Card ladder? Come over here. Jalen Johnson Gold. I think is that contenders? Contenders Auto 2021. Let's see. Gold out of 10. That's a patch. Gold? I don't even know they had that. Which picture is this? This is him in a red jersey. Contenders. Red jersey variation. There you are. PSA 9 did 1575 auction April 6th. Interesting. And then a damaged one right before it. The other variation, 590. Man, that's a little weird. Kind of scares me, these sales. What's this at? 305. It's kind of cheap. I'm gonna bid on that. Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts isn't a bad buy. His stuff. I don't think his stuff has went up much, right? Let's see. Let's see what his stuff's went up, if anything. Let's see, Jalen Hurts. He could be a sneaky guy to buy. Oh wait, he's 2020. Catholic girls start much too late. Where are you, contenders? Where's his base contenders? Up there it is. This card hasn't sold in a little bit. I think it's a good buy. $1,000. I'm surprised it actually still sells for $1,000, but I'd buy this for $1,000. I think you could offload it at the National for a decent chunk of change. Burrow's not bad. Burrow cards are probably going to go up. I have a few of his cards. Actually, just sold one of them. Actually, I'm a liar. I just sold the biggest one I had. Lamar cracked ice. There's some good stuff ending. Lamar cracked ice. Burrow red zone. Oh no, that's Optic Contenders red. There's some good stuff. Jalen Johnson gold. I like that. I like this for some reason. This wild card. Even though it's a sticker auto. Let me see if I can get a good deal on this. Hurts. 20 wild card. Contenders auto. What do you sell for, buddy? What do you sell for? PSA 10. 860 in the season. It was doing look at that. Look at what it used to do. A lot more. If I can get a good deal, I will bid. It is kind of cheap. Yeah, I'm gonna bid on that. That works. I'll bid. All right, let's let the callers begin. Let's let it rip. Call in once. I promise you will be in the queue. Just don't call in 10 times, man. Don't do it. And also, please don't ask what this card is worth if I could just easily look it up in 2 seconds. Ask me what it's worth if you can't find it and it's hard and maybe there's a reason you don't know what it's worth. Don't just ask me what something's worth and I have to look it up and it says right there on Card Ladder. And like I said, if you can't afford Card Ladder and you're using me as your crutch, you shouldn't be on this podcast if you can't afford $20 a month. You have bigger problems. All right, Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Eric, how's it going, man? This is Aaron. I'm calling from Chicago.
What's up, Aaron? How can I help?
So I'm back in the card game for the first time since I was a kid. I'm
Nice.
in my 40s now.
Welcome back.
Thank you, sir. Joined your program
Oh, nice.
a little while ago and finishing my first month of card buying. Had a couple of questions.
Yeah, do it.
First one is, I'm a topic I'm sure you're probably getting a little tired of. It's, because of the PSA pause, I've been sending or about to send a bunch of the lower end cards to SGC.
Yep.
And I guess when evaluating raw cards to buy, there's not many SGC 10 comps, let alone SGC 9 comps out there. So how would you evaluate like a sub $100 card to buy raw if you're going to send it to SGC?
Yeah. So if there's PSA 10 sales, I would look for it being 3x. Then you could assume like SGC 10s will probably be worth like 50% less than a PSA 10. So even if you can't totally double your money, because you're right? It's a good question. A lot of cards don't have SGC 10 comps. So, but if you could triple your money with PSA, so like raw to graded is triple, then I would buy it for SGC. Double, your margins will get kind of tight because in SGC 10s, assume if it's gonna be 50% less. So like, if it's $300 as a PSA 10, SGC 10 will be probably in the low 200s to 200.
So what kind of card would 3x your money with an SGC? Like that seems like a tall order.
No, I'm saying 3x your money with PSA. Then you could safely assume with SGC you'll make enough money.
So that kind of leads into my next question was like my budget for buying is give or take about $250 a week.
Yep.
So would you? I mean, so far I've been buying, 3, 4, 5 sub $100 cards. A lot of I'm into basketball at the moment. But would it be kind of a safer bet to keep doing that? 3 to 5 lower end cards and take your chances with more opportunities, or 1 to 2 bigger cards for the PSA slate?
It's a good question. I'd probably go with the lower end cards, and also you have access to the TC. Have you seen the TCG videos?
The TCG.
So so you have,
trading like the Pokemon stuff.
Yeah, you have access to a video course that takes you step by step on how to make money with Pokemon. Pokemon's very lucrative. Like, there's cards with 80% gem rates. You can triple, quadruple your money and send cards to. You could send those cards to CSG, which doesn't take that long. And they do well. So that's another option. And you're probably like me, where you barely know who Pikachu is. I'm the same way.
Exactly. Yes.
But a lot of our students, like, I'd say there's a true 50-50 split of grading cards between sports and TCG, just because the TCG stuff, the margins are so big and they're so easy to grade because way less people are flipping them. So you might want to go through that course as well. I know Josh talks about it on the weekly calls as well.
Yeah.
You'll want to dive into that as well. It'll mitigate some risk, and it's like kind of like sports cards with like higher risk, higher reward. TCG is like lower risk, lower reward, sometimes higher reward. It depends, but I would also look at those videos. That'll help you.
Well, so my last question for you is like for grading. Pretty new at this, so still struggling a bit with grading, especially from a photo on eBay. I used you guys all-in-one service, and I got back, on my first 12 or 13 cards, like the pre-grades that they do, and was sort of surprised to see a lot of 8/9s. And there were the things that I highlighted, when they zoomed in, were things I could not see zoomed in on the eBay photo. So any tips on like, I just don't have time to go to card shows regularly. I have a young kid and a busy job. So I just got to, I know reps get you better, but any tips on like how to evaluate? And mostly they're scratches, they're dents, not centering, not really quarters, a couple edge issues, but stuff that's not really perceptible on the eBay photo.
Yeah. So tip about the pre-grading we do. 8, it's very conservative. So if you see a 9, that's good. 8 to 9, it could be good. Like 8/9, you still want to send the cards in. They're very, very conservative grades. So that's actually not too bad. If you see just a 9, because it's hard for us to pre-grade and say you're going to get a 10, because we don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. So they're built to be very conservative.
So I got a couple of big swings I took. I bought a Josh Allen and a Drake May downtown. I sort of overpaid on the Drake May, but got them back, and they were both 8/9s again. So would I go to PSA with that? Sell them raw? Like,
what'd you pay?
For the Drake May, just over 1,000, and Josh Allen like 680.
Yeah, I would send those in. The May, especially.
What'd you say?
The Drake May, I would definitely send in, because you're gonna, if that card grades a 10, you'll make like over $1,000 in profit. If it grades a 9, you'll probably lose $100. That's a great.
That's why I was interested.
Yeah, that's a great game to play. So as long as there's not something glaring, like terribly wrong with it, which you could always just use the quality assurance. You could just send it there, send the pictures, and they'll tell you. But
these have all been ones that have passed quality assurance.
Yeah, so I'd let it rip. Yeah, because like, dude, grading's an educated guess. At the end of the day, you're never gonna be perfect. Even me, like, it's an educated guess. I think it's gonna grade a 10, but it's just a numbers game.
Right. I guess my last question for you is, if the rare times I can make a card show, like, what is your game plan going in? Obviously, you're at a different level, but like as a beginner, what should I be looking for in a card show? Am I buying raw? Am I buying graded? do I have a list that I go in with?
What card? Are you going to a big show or a small show?
Well, right now I'm not going to. I was going to go to the Got Soul in Chicago, but hearing you talk about it,
Yeah, don't go.
day,
not good for what you're looking to do. Yeah.
So I'm going to try and come to the National at the end of July, probably on the weekend. So hopefully it's not picked over by then. But yeah, I'm going to try and swing by there. If you're there, I'll come say hi. But
yeah, for sure. So the National, there's so much going on. Buying raw is going to be difficult. You're probably only going to want to be buying stuff graded because it's just easier, and just buying stuff that's low. So me personally, I'll be buying some basketball that I think is low, and then start buying baseball cards that are low as well. Guys that are injured, guys that are having rough seasons but have high potential. That's who I'll probably be buying. I'll talk about it when the time comes of the National, but buying raw is usually better at smaller shows, but the actual best thing you could do is set up, but that's not possible at the National. But like setting up in a show for a day or two is very profitable.
Even if you're not like selling, if you're looking to buy.
Yeah, dude, I see people that set up with no cards and they just have a sign up saying buying.
All right. Well, that's good advice.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, man. It was good to talk to you, and I'm really enjoying the program. So keep up the good work.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Talk to you.
All right. Bye. All right. Dom. We're calling you, Dom. Catholic girls start much too late.
Hello, this is Dom.
Hey, Dom, you got Eric. You're live.
What's going on, Eric?
What's up, man? How can I help?
What's going on, brother? So I just started getting into the hobby like a few months ago.
Yep.
And I bet I'm from Jersey. I'm a Knicks fan.
Nice, same.
Also a Cowboys fan, but
not a Cowboys fan.
I took a bet on those new Jalen Brunson cards, the 2024 Immaculate Patch Autos.
Yeah.
I got the out of 15. I paid $1,800 for it. I don't know what I should sell it for. I feel like the hype's dying down. I tried going to a show on Saturday locally over here, and everyone's just scared. Like all the comps on all those cards. So I just don't know like what's a realistic ask.
So let me see. What's the card? What year is it? 2024 Immaculate?
Yeah, it's a 2024 Immaculate game worn patch auto, and I have the out of 15.
Let me look it up just so I can see the card. So you paid how much?
$1,800 on May 31st.
Yeah, I see the sale. So something like that, like Brunson's tough because it obviously skyrocketed a lot.
Yeah.
So I usually don't recommend auctioning, but that card I would auction because you only really want to auction when it's crazy hyped. So like honestly, that card I would have auctioned yesterday. So
okay, so you think auctioning it, but
yeah,
not anymore.
No, I still would.
Oh, you still would? Okay.
Yeah, you would have just made more money if the auction ended 3 days ago rather than like in 3 days from now. But I would auction it because it's gonna be tough to get. There's no other comps. That's the only comp, and like there's a 99% chance you should, or 95% chance you should make money on the card. It could do 2,100 or like 3,400. Like they could go really either which way. But at a card show,
you don't even know. Like you just don't even know because like an out of 10 went for 4,000, and then another out of 10 or out of 11 did 3,000. But then the out of 25 just did 1,800. So I felt like in the middle, kind of like 25, 27 was like fair, but everyone was scared.
Yeah, yeah. Those
the other end of the table.
I see the out of 10 did 3,100. Yours will probably do in the mid 2,000s. You don't make as much money with those because that's not a true rookie card. Like if you bought, like I have students that bought Brunson Silver Prism PSA 10s from 2018. They were buying them for $600-$700 and sold them for $2,000 after he won. So those cards, like 2024, like cards that are veteran cards, don't go up as much when something good happens. Does that make sense?
Okay, that does make sense, yeah.
Yeah, so that's my like first piece of advice. Second piece of advice, I would auction it. you're gonna make money most likely. Just is it a little bit? Is it a lot? You'll probably make like $500-600. And then my third piece of advice is I wouldn't do that again. Like in reality, you did get lucky. Like what are the odds the Knicks win the championship and he's like the MVP and he scores 40 points, right? Probably not gonna happen again. You want to do things that are much more predictable. So like I'd much rather you buy someone like Cooper Flag, who's down a lot right now. You could buy his cards cheap and they'll most likely go up before the season starts and you're not guessing and praying. Like just you got lucky, like really lucky.
That's like it's like a big gamble for sure.
Yeah, and it worked, and you'll make some money. But if you do the math right, if you just break down the math, like I'm great and happy you're gonna make money, but it's a terrible gamble because you had everything go right, and you'll end up making like let's say $600, right, $500. But if he lost in the second round of the playoffs or third round of the playoffs, that card you would have lost $600, right? So it's like a make 600 or lose 600, but there's like a 2% chance of what happened versus like a 98% chance they don't win the finals, right? So if that math makes sense. So it's happy you made money. It's a terrible gamble though.
Okay, understood. Well, I hope I get that same luck with the Cowboys cards that I got. Maybe they can. If the Knicks can do it, maybe the Cowboys.
I don't know, man. You'd be if the Cowboys win it, you should play the lotto, my friend. But the Cowboys should be good this year. They have a good defense now. Their offense is always really good. I don't see where they have any big weaknesses. So they should have a good year.
Yeah, it looks like the Rams are going to take it all. But
yeah, you say that, but all it takes is one game. I know it's gonna be tough to beat the Rams. I think it's I know no one else says this, but I think the Texans are gonna win the Super Bowl.
That defense is insane.
I know, and I think
it's unreal.
I'm in the minority where I think Stroud is still a top 10 quarterback. His team was just there's no one. If you can't throw it at anyone, you have no offensive line. Nobody's gonna be good. So
you have nothing around him.
Exactly, and like I still think he's really good. So that's just my opinion, but. Yeah, I would sell that thing today. I would auction it.
One more thing before I let you go,
yeah,
Eric. So I've never done an auction before. So do I set it at like a certain price? Like how should I start it off? Like when I do the auction, is there like a should I cap it at like what do I do? What do I start it off?
Nah, so start it off at 99 cents.
Okay.
I would run a 7-day auction and have it end at wait a second. So actually what I would do is do a 5-day auction and have it end Sunday night. Sunday night is usually the best day for auctions to end. So you could do a 5-day auction, have it end at 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, and start it at 99 cents. Well, a lot of mistakes, or a common mistake people make, they'll start the auction at like $500 or $1,000 because they're scared the card won't sell. The card's going to sell for what it's worth, but you'd rather start it at 99 cents because when the card is at like $1,400 and it's going up and there's like 3 hours left, it looks a lot more attractive that there's been 27 bids rather than 5. Does that make sense?
That makes sense, yeah. And I don't know. I know when I list stuff on eBay, I've never done an auction, but they give me the option to do like a promotion, and they take a percentage off of it.
Yeah.
Should I do that with the auction, or
don't do that?
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd have like you could do this. I don't know how much it's going to help. You can go into like a New York Knicks sports card Facebook group or a Brunson card Facebook group. There's plenty of them, and just list the link and say, hey, I have this card for sale. If you're interested, here's the link. Go bid on it.
Okay. Oh, that's a good idea. All right, great. Well, listen, Eric, I appreciate your time and your feedback. It's very valuable, and it's awesome that you do this.
Yeah, dude.
You take calls like this.
Yeah, dude, awesome. For sure. Yeah, any other future questions, just let me know.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, maybe I'll catch you at the National.
Sounds good, Dom.
All right, Eric.
All right, later.
Take care, brother.
You too.
All right, bye.
Catholic girls. Hold on, guys. I just have to respond to a teammate. All right. Oh, shit. Now you guys call. Fair Lawn, New Jersey. Great town for many reasons. The main reason being juicy platters, though. Juicy platters, man. That's the first thing I'm going to say to this guy. Juicy platters. Get Adrian. Tell him to join. Fair Lawn, you're not going to answer? Come on. Oh,
yeah,
Oh, wow. Hello?
Hello? Hi.
Hey, what's up, man? You got Eric, you're live?
Yeah, how you doing?
What's up, man? How can I help?
I was wondering about Bo Nix Silver Prism PSA 10. Like, what should I do?
You have one, I imagine?
No, I was looking to buy one.
What are they doing now?
They're doing like high 600s.
I probably wouldn't, because like the time to buy it was like a month ago when it was like $500. I don't know how much more it'll go up. So if you can get a good deal at like low 600s, I'd do it. Other than that, probably not. The ship's kind of sailed a little bit.
Yeah.
So that'd be my opinion. You live in Fairlawn though?
Nah.
I saw your area code. Anything else I could help you with?
You know Seth Hernandez?
Who?
Seth Hernandez.
Seth Hernandez. I don't think so. Who is that?
He's a top prospect.
Basically, I thought it was like a kid from like New Jersey or something. I'm not too. I know the name, but not too familiar with how good he is or anything like that.
Okay, yeah. And also, I had the Giannis Prism PSA 10.
Nice. That is something I'd probably sell today if it was mine.
Yeah, shouldn't wait till the season.
I mean, the hype's high now. I could see his value going up a little bit, then dropping, and then going back up. So if it was mine, like the next card show I go to, I have a few Giannis cards. I'm probably going to sell them for the right price. So if it was mine, I'd probably sell.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything?
All right, that's it.
All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Catholic Girls. Billings, Montana. We don't get a lot of Montana. I bet this guy hunts. How much you want to bet, Kavi? He hunts.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric, how you doing?
What's up, man? Do you live in Montana?
I live in Billings, Montana.
You know, I just said to my CMO that I bet you hunt. Do you hunt?
I don't.
Wow. All right. I'm wrong then. I thought everyone there hunted.
I don't care for it. I'll eat the meat and everything. I'm not against it. I just don't want to go hunting. I'm too lazy on that.
Yeah, I'm the same way. How can I help?
Sitting by cards.
Fair enough.
Question for you. So I started listening to you a while back, started picking and choosing the fun things that you do to make money. So buy raw, grade them, and sell them. That's my biggest thing. For the longest time, I'd be the guy that would buy the $50, $80 cards, send them in, they come back as 10s, and now I'm selling them for $200-$300.
Okay.
How PSA is right now, I don't want to send those tens of cards off because I don't want to spend $80-$90 to get them graded.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So my question is that do you think those cards you'll see less of those types of cards coming out as PSA 10s?
Oh, 100%.
In the next 6 months.
100%. It's just like you can't buy a $50 card. It makes no mathematical sense. Like, how are you going to buy a $50 card and spend $80 to get it graded and, you know, maybe sell for like $180 as a PSA 10? It makes no sense. So yeah, there'll be way less of them. There's going to be way less PSA 10s in general because just even cards that are more expensive that were $300. I mean, like I'm okay spending $80 to get it graded. I don't care, but a lot of people do care and do care about the wait times. So there's going to be less PSA 10s in general, which is going to drive up the price of PSA 10s. So my like opinion, and not really opinion because I've seen this happen a million times, is you could actually make more money now with PSA being a pain in the ass and cutting off their lower end services.
That's what I was leading to.
Because there's more cards out there to grade. Like the average person that would pull a $300 card from a pack and get it graded now doesn't want to do that. So they just list them on eBay. So it's easier to find gradable cards, and PSA 10s now are worth more. You get more of a multiplier. The only downside, you have to spend an extra $40 to get it graded, but it's worth it if you do the math.
Now, does that mean, would you be grading these cards that are raw sitting at $60 to $80, or do you think that's pushing the limit?
Nah, I wouldn't. The minimum I'd probably do is maybe like $100 or $120 of a PSA 9. It's not gonna, as long as like a PSA 9, I'm only gonna lose like $30-$40. It just depends on the math, obviously. But like really like 150 to 200, it's like the lowest. So it makes for raw, so it makes sense. But like then again, if a card's $100 and a PSA 10's $1,000 and PSA 9's like $180, screw it, right? Who cares?
Yeah, that's the risk ratio that you're spending on.
Yep, correct. So it just depends on the card. But yeah, I it's a gold mine right now. Like I have students that
I'm all
like
about it.
yeah, I have students that make like my students make more money today than they did last year or the year before, just because there's so many more cards to grade now.
And I don't know if you agree with this route, but I do use a bulk submitter, and he pre-grades, like pre-assesses what he thinks they'll be. He has like an 85% accuracy rate with the cards I've sent to him. And there's cards where I miss something. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a 6. Send it back to me, thanks. So I'm also saving money by not sending those ones off.
Yep.
And I'll just put them back out on eBay or sell them at card shows. I love being a vendor and all that. One quick question: is there any sport you're buying other than basketball right now due to off seasons and in seasons or anything like that?
Football, a little bit of hockey. I'm messing around with some hockey as well.
Okay, because it is off season for hockey. And then football, are you buying cards to grade right now, or is that beyond that threshold right now? What are you thinking about that? Or are you just trying to find cards that will be up in value over the next 2 months for football?
Not very picky with grading. It's got to be like higher end and obviously come back before the season. And I'm buying guys that haven't went up yet. So like you could see it happening. Like
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. Those dudes.
Now, who are you buying in basketball then? I mean, I heard a little bit of Wemby. I heard a little bit of Cooper Flagg. Is that kind of the route you're going?
Yeah, Wemby. Let's see, some guys who I've bought. Giannis, I bought, but I'm done now because it's went up a lot. Jalen Johnson. I bought some Cunningham, Flagg, Knuppel, who I'm having trouble finding, but I have a little bit. Wemby, which is like kind of hard to find because like not hard to find, but like people are so stingy on the prices and are over comps. I had someone sell a 9.5 silver to me for $1,100, so that was good. I'll make a lot of money on that when it's said and done. But those are the main guys. Other than that, I'll be like card specific. So like take like someone like Anthony Edwards. I'm not really looking to buy him, but if like a really premium good card comes across my face at a decent price, I'll buy it. So like I have my guys that I look for, and then outside of that, and maybe more importantly, are just like the right types of cards, because like having the right type of card matters more than the player usually, if that makes sense.
I think so. Yeah, absolutely. I remember earlier in the show you were talking about contenders and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep. That stuff like that. And like with football, it's kind of like I don't know what the right word for this is, but like there's different guys that go up at different points in the off season. So like the first guy I was talking, how long have you been listening to me?
About a year and a half.
Okay, so you've been listening. So like in January to February, I was talking about Jaden Daniels a lot. His value went up. And then the next guy to go up was like Caleb Williams. He was the next guy. Then the past 2 months, I was talking about Bo Nix. In the past few weeks, his Silver Prism shot up from 500 to 700. And now other guys are most likely going to start to go up like Love and T-Law. So it's kind of like you just got to time your guys right, I guess.
Yeah, when you mentioned that other guy about the Bo Nix store, I'm like, no way. So I went on and looked. I'm like, no kidding. Month and a half ago, they were way lower.
It's like I could predict the future, my man.
It's insane. Isn't that weird? It's like you do it for a living.
Yeah, I know. It's almost. But I'm still a scam.
You get on the radio. You should do a radio thing and maybe get online and do this for everybody.
Yeah, I know. I've actually the most beneficial. I have people that want to throw me money, so I invest their money, but I'm kind of against it. But that's really what I should do. But I kind of refuse to.
Well, thanks, man. I really, really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Man. Thanks for calling.
Take it easy.
It's like I can predict the future, man. It's not that hard when you've been doing it as long as me. It's like it's kind of like the sky's blue. You just know who's going to go up in value and who's not.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, what's up? You got Eric? You're live.
How are you?
What's up, man? Have we spoke?
Yeah, we have before.
Yeah, what's your name? You sounds familiar, your voice.
It's Jensen.
Jensen, what's up, dude? How can I help?
So, I want to buy like a card scanner because I know some people that want me to consign their stuff for them.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to get like a 20% of the sales.
Oh, nice.
And I was wondering if you think that's a good idea just to save me some time.
Yes.
I saw $500. So.
Yes, it is worth it because like having a card scanner, if the card looks good, like it it could go for like 5 to 10% more just because of the appeal. So on the image. So yeah, I would buy a card scanner if that's something you're gonna do.
All right, and I made like not a ton of money the past couple months. I made like $1,000,
Nice.
but I've been buying mainly from an app called Collects, and
At
I'll
who?
buy this stuff.
At what collects?
It's called Collects.
Okay.
So it's usually easier for me to find steals on there.
Yep.
So I think I bought like a $80 card for $20 one time. So
Wow.
that's pretty decent.
Nice.
But I was wondering if you had any other ways for me to buy more inventory, because like there aren't that many shows near me. Like I have maybe one every 2 months. So
What state do you live in?
I live in Virginia.
Really? Aren't there a lot in Virginia? Do you live in the country?
Yeah, no, it's like mainly the ones I have. There aren't that many big ones near me. And the smaller ones, it's not that great. It's like maybe 5, 10 vendors.
Oh wow, that's really small. How old are you?
I'm 14.
Okay, so you can't drive yet. Really, Virginia? So the honest answer is card shows. That's the easiest place to find. The next one would be the next option would be what was I gonna say? Facebook groups. That would be the next best option. Also, finding cards on eBay and getting people off of eBay. So there's plenty of people that are priced fairly on eBay. Let's say you have a Patrick Mahomes card that's like $500. You could take him off of eBay and maybe buy for $400. Nobody sees the sale. He saves on fees. You save. That's another route. But scanning eBay and Facebook groups would be next up to card shows.
Okay.
And then just when you buy from people, the actual best answer to your question is when you do buy from people, make sure you grab their phone number and save them in an Excel sheet or your phone so you can, reach out to them in the future.
Cool. So I thought about doing this. So, the Wemby cards are so high right now.
Yeah.
What do you think of, like, would he be a good buy maybe a month or two when his stuff has come down and then just hold until the playoffs next year? Or what do you think about that?
In my honest opinion, it's a terrible idea. One, his stuff has come down a lot. So his Silver Prism PSA 10 was like $3,400. Now it's like $2,500, $2,600. So I'm actually buying Wemby right now. I anticipate it to start to go up in the next month, 2 months, 3 months. And then, yes, you could hold it during the season. But, according to my history of being in cards, odds are something will happen where things don't go as planned. Like, he'll get injured or the Spurs won't be as good or something. I just never hold guys during the season. So I'm always going to say no to that just because it usually doesn't work out. So, if I was buying Wemby, I would do it now.
Okay. And one final question.
Yeah.
PSA, they're only doing the higher value stuff.
Yep.
Would you recommend me switching to maybe SGC or Beckett or something?
Yeah, SGC most likely. That's where I'd go.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you so much, Eric.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Thanks for calling. Catholic girls start much too late. That was Virginia. West Virginia. Out to mama. Take me home. Country roads. Take me home. Country roads. West Virginia. You have Eric. You are live.
What's going on?
What's up? Oh, Antonio, what's up, dude? I didn't see the caller ID.
What's poppin', man?
You sound like you just woke up. Late night?
Oh, yeah, late night, man. I got some from the fire truck, so I got stay up just in time for this, and I'm popping in for a nap.
You weren't out at the bars in the strip club?
No, man. Watching the people that come back from them.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's probably even more interesting.
Oh, yeah, you'd be amazed. You'd be amazed at how many people get released from not getting arrested versus if anybody else would have tried, I know it would happen, man. So many people just wrecking the walls, and cops like, can you have somebody come pick you up? It's funny.
That is funny, James. Yeah, people are insane.
So, real quick, just to, for shits and giggles, what would be man, not an outlandish buy, but somewhere out there for a rookie auto that you think, if the stars and moons align, that thing would shoot up. Not like okay, a bad example would be like a Kirk Cousins.
You want like
something super low and like just fun, just something fun to have on the side, and like might happen.
So like I've said it a million times, CJ Stroud, but like I don't view that as like much fun. Like I'm pretty serious. Like I think it's gonna go up a lot in value.
Yeah, no, that was like a for sure one, but like
yeah, well, not for sure because you never know what's gonna happen. But like
yeah.
a fun one, like a low risk, really high reward one would be if you got
so
some.
You said there's Dak Prescott or like someone like that.
Yeah, Prescott. I don't know how much he can go up because he's kind of solidified. He's good. Everybody kind of knows he's good. Maybe like Tua, if you got some balls.
There you go.
Or like Penix as well. I think Penix is going to play and start, but I do think if Tua gets in there, he's going to play really well because it's in a dome. They have tons of weapons. Like the team's loaded, man. The offense, they got receivers, they got good offensive line, they have the best running back in football. So Tua's one. He'd be Kyler Murray as well. He's another guy who I could see easily having a good year. I mean, he's been pretty solid, and his team's always stunk. So
it's funny. Somebody always told me he looks like a toddler running around with something he shouldn't have on the field.
He does, but he has a rocket arm though somehow.
Yes, he does, and I was like, man, he just has those gifts.
Yeah.
All right, man, that sounds good. I'll keep a lookout, man. That sounds fun just to have, just play around a little bit with a little bit of money we're winning here from FIFA.
Yeah. Just if they don't go up in value, don't call back in cursing me out. That's all I ask.
Never, my man, never.
All right, Antonio. Thanks, man.
Yeah, take it easy.
What a guy. You could tell he's falling asleep. Stayed up for me. My girlfriend doesn't even do that. I could say something inappropriate right now, but I'm not gonna.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric? You're live?
Hey, Eric, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing, man. Hey, I got a question for you, a vintage question.
Yep.
So last year I purchased a collection from somebody, and it entailed two complete sets. One was a 1987 Topps Tiffany set, and the other was an 84.
Yep.
So I started with the 84, and it was the seal was cracked open on it. So I started to grade them a little bit. I sent in like the top, probably like 5-6 cards. The Gwen came back a PSA 10. The Ripken came back a PSA 10.
Wow.
The like the Henderson, the Nolan Ryan, the Sandberg, they all came back 9s. And then the Mattingly came back in 8. So my question is I'm looking to sit on this set for probably, long term, probably 10, 15 years down the road. But what would you do as far as getting, making it, I guess, the most desirable for, down the road?
Making it desirable. So grading it would be the answer.
Like grading the whole set, or
no, because some cards, just plenty of cards in there, just aren't worth it. The only thing you can do is just grade the stars.
Okay, so maybe like the next tier down.
Yeah, my rule is I would grade cards that I think could be. Well, I would send them to SGC because PSA is kind of it's expensive now.
Yeah.
And if it could be worth at least $50 graded, send it in. So if you think the card's going to get a 7. And a 7's worth $50, send it in. That's my rule.
Okay. Another quick question. The 87 set is sealed.
Got it.
Open it or leave it sealed.
How much does it go for?
I want to say like the last time I think I looked, it was I have both the traded set and the regulars. So I want to say for the traded set and the regular 87 set, I think it was around $800 mark. The last time I looked.
And who's the star in it? Who's like the best card?
Well, the big one's Bonds. Bonds is the big one. So is the other one. The next one would be like Bo Jackson.
And that's that is Bonds' big card is the Topps traded, right?
No, that's 86.
Oh, I would I wouldn't open it because you're like the cards will be in there, but you're banking on the cards being in like perfectly centered in good condition for it to grade well, and the odds are it won't. So like the better mathematical play would be to not open it.
Perfect. Okay.
Cool.
Perfect, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. Any other questions?
Nope. I think that's it.
All right. Thanks for calling in, man.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, sir. West Virginia, take me home. That's cool how they sing that after every USA game. Take me home. They could actually go to the semifinals. It's pretty crazy. They got an easy path. That's insane.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You are live.
Hey, how's it going? Okay, so I had a quick question.
Do
I've
it.
seen your reels on Instagram about buying Wemby, and that his market's definitely not over. And I completely agree. Do you think that it's smart to buy his silver PSA 10 Prism? Because that market's kind of been fluctuating quite a bit. I don't know if it's too risky to get in at this point.
It just depends on the price. Like how much.
Okay, all right, yeah. I mean, I don't know exactly what they're going for off the top of my head, but
I
what
think,
would you
like-
think would be?
I think like let me just look, but I think they're like 2700. Let me just look it up. So the last one, where are you, Wemby? Oh, so they're going back up. But the last one to 2850, 3000, 2800, 2700. So like I'd buy one for like 2700 if I was in a good mood.
And that would be your max on it?
Yeah, probably. I'm not a big fan of buying silvers because there's so many. I'd rather buy colored, so like a red ice or a pink ice or something like that. I've had better luck with
Yeah.
those. So personally, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I'm not a big silver guy.
But do you think his market's going to shoot back up to the way it was during the finals?
Yes, I do think so.
Okay, well then I might buy that. So I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep, dude. No worries.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, bye. All right, that was Callie. This is Callie as well. West Virginia, take me home, country road. No answer. No answer. No. Well, gotta skip you. You know, I was supposed to be in Las Vegas later today, and I'm not going anymore. I had a conference, but had to cancel it. More important stuff to do here, thank God. Frontier, 5 hours. Hey, what's up, Randy?
Hey, man, I got a quick question for you.
Do it.
So, I'm having a tough time not moving them, but basically, how do I put this? I want to maximize profit. That's all there is to it. I want to maximize profit because these cards are liquid.
Okay.
I have a PSA 9 coming, Topps Chrome, LeBron James, 2003. Most recent sale just did $3,800.
Yep.
Now all the sales on eBay are $3,800.
Yep.
And then I have a 2003, the one with him holding the jersey, PSA 9 also. Those are roughly doing like $1,250.
Yeah.
Do I really sell those at 90%?
No.
Because for me, it's
Not those.
For me, it's like, dude, everyone's like asking for a discount, but I'm like, I genuinely think his market's going to continue to go up. And not only that, like you did with Giannis, if he signs to a very competitive team, I think it'll go up a little more. That's just my opinion.
Probably. But yeah, those I sell at like 95%. I give like a tiny discount, maybe.
Yeah, so I wasn't being unrealistic.
No. Like if it's selling for 3,800, I'll sell it for like 3,650, 3,700.
Yeah, and if I have one for $1,250 and I sell it for 11, that's me being nice. That's like
Yeah.
90%.
Not many people sell, or really nobody sells that stuff at, even below comp. So
yeah, because the same thing. I have the Wembys too. I just bought a lot of the crack, the ice, the pink ice, the greens.
Yep.
And it's like, I shouldn't be moving on my price. I basically go off last comp and take a little bit off.
Yeah,
like
Wemby. Yeah, Wemby. You may want to hold a little bit. But
Okay.
yeah, regardless, even when the time comes to sell, like that stuff. I mean, if you do it right, and Wemby at the National Card Show will probably be super hot. But if you sell it around then, you'll have no problem getting 100%. So.
Cool. Yeah, because I was just worried if it was gonna dip further down, but I mean, like you said, his silver has dipped down $1,000. I mean, how much more could it really?
Yeah, well, it's coming back up now.
Not really much more.
If you've noticed,
Okay.
yeah, it's come back up for some God knows what
Yeah.
reason, but yeah, I'm in agreement with you.
And then one last one for you.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to comp this, but
Uh-oh.
I just want you to look at this and tell me if I got cooked.
Okay.
I don't think I did, but
Let's hear it.
let me pull it up. It is. Where is it? It's a hard court Kobe Bryant out of 50. Let me pull up the year. I can't.
Is it autographed?
No, it's not.
Oh, hard court.
Yeah, hard court, 1998. I think this is the.
PSA graded.
Yeah.
10.
7's the best that I saw.
Is hardcore one word?
Here it is. It's 1999. Sorry, I found it. 1999 Upper Deck. Hard Court 26. Kobe Bryant.
Hard court 26. It's numbered?
To 50, yeah.
So
Baseline Grooves Silver out of 50 is what it's called.
Got it. And you paid what?
1,000.
Wait, is it graded a 7?
I have not graded it yet.
Oh, you have not graded it. Oh, so it's all dependent on the condition, because like.
Yeah, if this girl's hot, but it's been in the screw down for like 25 years.
What do you think it'll grade?
I'm hoping a 7. I would hope. Now my question is, do I send that on the $350 Super Express, even though it's probably not hitting that $5,000 threshold?
No, just do one down. I mean, you're not in a crazy rush to get it back.
Okay. All right, cool.
So, but yeah, that sounds, even if it grades a 4 or a 5, it sounds like you'll make some money. So, as long as the condition's decent, it sounds like a good buy to me.
Yeah. All right, sick. Cool. All right. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for the advice, because I'm trying to maximize profit, but also like everyone's like, I want a deal. I'm like, I'm not giving you a deal on LeBron James coming up on his final season.
Yep.
I mean, I'll obviously get it sold. Whether I get it sold today, if I get it sold in a month, it doesn't bother me either way.
Yep. Yeah, you'll get you'll get very close to comp, if not the full thing for it. I wouldn't worry.
All right, sweet. Thanks, Eric.
All right, Randy. Later.
Later, bro. Bye.
Wow, Australia. Maybe he's in the U.S. because of the World Cup. I don't think I can call Australia. Let's see. Can I call you? Is it working?
Your call cannot be completed at this.
Australia. You're up next. I'll give you like 60 seconds to call me back, because I know it is delayed a little bit, and I can't call international numbers because I think maybe don't have enough money to pay for international stuff. I'll give you 60 seconds, Australia, to call me back. Too late to buy Giannis cards. Market's up. Yes, it is. We spoke earlier that Josh Allen downtown pre-graded an 8. So I would send it to, it just depends on how it looks. Even 8s could 10 if they're pre-graded an 8 by us. So I would send a picture to Josh. That's what I would do. Australia, we're waiting for you. 20 more seconds, buddy. Come on. Come on, Australia. We have to move on. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. I'm going to have to move on, Australia. The crowd cannot wait.
Nope.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, how you doing, Eric?
What's up, man? How can I help?
Well, I've been following you for the last few months, and I actually met you a couple months ago in Pasadena. I'm the one with the Wemby 101 that you gave me some advice on putting on Golden.
Was that it was a Monopoly 2024?
That is correct.
Wow, how did I know that? I do remember now. It was the what's that variation called though with all the colors?
Actually, it wasn't. It was the white shimmer 101. So the photo you put up is not the card.
Oh, we screwed up the photo.
No worries. But no, I did put it on golden. Got 110%. Just like you said, go in there and negotiate. So I appreciate that.
What did it go for?
26.5.
Wow. What did I say it would go for?
You initially thought 10 to 12.
Yeah.
And I was assuming 25 from when I first pulled it.
So I assume you're happy with the sale?
Oh, 100%. Thank you.
Yeah. That's Steve. You auctioned that thing today. When did it sell?
It sold right before they lost. So
Perfect.
that Thursday before they lost.
Perfect. Yeah, that card sold today. It would probably do like 18K, 17K. So, yeah, sometimes you gotta auction right into the hype.
Exactly. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, for sure.
I have a couple questions for you. The first one is I text you over some photos of the Steph Curry auto, the 2014 national packs that they were giving away at that time.
Okay.
And, trying to find value on it. I seen like the sale way back 2 years back, and it was only like $500. Hard Matter Value has it at 7, but realistically, what do you think it's worth?
7 what?
1,000. It's out of 5. It's a 1 out of 5.
Let's look it up. Panini National Curry Auto. That's from 2014.
Yes.
They were
2014 or 2015.
They were doing that stuff in 2014? Wow. I didn't know they were giving out cards at the National. Let's see. Let me try to find something. Panini. Are there any other like Panini Nationals that have sold?
No, that's the first thing I was trying to look for and see something similar. But it's a Pulsar. It's a 1 out of 5.
7,000 seems a little strong, but let me see if I can find something comparable. Are there any other? This is giving me
There's
national.
other out of 20, out of 50s, but nothing out of 5.
What do those do?
I think they were like $4,000, 3,500.
And
$4,000.
the $4,000 was what numbered?
I think it was out of 20.
And then yours is what? Out of 5?
Out of 5.
Okay, so maybe it is $7,000, like $7,000-8,000. Yeah, it's probably a double-ish. The out of 20.
Okay, and I do have it wrong. I'm not sure if it's something I should grade. I mean, I'm thinking about just keeping it in PC, looking at it that way. I don't know. Just in his market, it goes up and down with the season. So I know he's pretty strong and steady. We'd like to keep at least a Curry in my collection. Don't have any Currys, so.
Oh yeah, that's a good one to keep. That's an expensive one.
Right, and then one last thing with the money that I'm getting through the Wemby, I'm thinking about buying the Jordan rookie. Any suggestions?
You're talking to somebody. I'm not a big fan of buying Jordan cards to hold. Like you're buying it to hold, I imagine.
Yeah, for PC.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been a big fan of buying his cards to hold, and then again, his cards have like doubled in the past year or so. But me personally, I much prefer pre-1959 cards to hold. I think they're much steadier. I don't like to buy things that have went up a lot in value. It's just a rule I have, and Jordan's obviously went up a lot. So, me personally, I like Gowdy Ruths, Ty Cobbs, Mantles. I think those are better long term, but only time will tell.
Okay. Well, appreciate your advice. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good one.
You too. All right, people. I think that could be it. There's just I apologize. There's like 15 of you guys in the queue. But bad news is I have to end it. The good news is we'll be back tomorrow. So call in earlier. I apologize. Unfortunately, I got a lot of stuff to do. We do this on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 10 a.m.